Alright, well, oops, I caught myself on my own feed somehow. Alright, so, it's, part of the Wild West, you know, Red Dead Redemption, neck of the woods. There's too many damn banditos. They've saturated the local area. You can't do nothing without a handful of banditos trying to make their way in this world by taking what you got. We ain't for it. We're gonna have to take down these banditos. We're gonna have to step up, whereas the law does not seem able. We're gonna stand up for justice. We're gonna take down some banditos. We're gonna help some good folks here and there along the way. We're gonna take care of ours, dadgummit. Maybe retire a couple dozen of these banditos early. Make the overall area a lot safer, if you ask me. Daggum banditos. Whoops. Sorry about that. This is Redonk. He's a good dog, this guy. Alright, welcome to my humble abode. This is what I call home. Nice little canvas, four-corner tent. Got my candle, a little sheet music for if and when. Got me a nice little cot with some books and some notes and flyers and stuff that are handy to me. Got, several guns and or ammunition and or a bunch of other stuff around over yonder. Me and old Cripps over there. It's just us. Me, Cripps, the dog, occasionally a horse or two. Wild. Wild and free. Well, daggum, I missed. So that ain't great. But I got one of them. Let's just bring this straight to Briggs. Or not Briggs, Cripps. Cripps will know what to do with it. He's handy like that.
Supplies are running down fast.
see that, Cripps. I know you're just gonna. This is gonna be just like a hangout mission for you, all right? You know, whittle, enjoy. Yeah, we got a nice river here. Why don't you do a little fishing? You know, I'm gonna take care of a few things. This is not a Cripps get to work kind of a day. Maybe it is. Maybe we'll buy some things. Not very great. But does not look like I have anything I can participate. Alright, you know, things gotta change, Briggs. You're right. They do. They do. Cripps, not Briggs. My bad. My bad. Alright.
Gonna be out of supplies before too long.
Wow, I really don't have no supplies. Oof. Been cleaned out, dried out. Alright then, before I head out, I probably ought to maintain a couple of items or two. Yeah, that one needs a little bit of love. You know, you're only as good as your weapon, you know. At least that's what they say. You gotta clean them up, get them ready for some action. Keeping them clean, keeping them crisp. It's been a while since they were last used, so it's best to make sure they're in tip-top shape. A little gun oil and a cleaning cloth works every time. Boy, this one's the worst, in the worst condition yet. Good night. Oh, it looks like Cripps just finally ran out of gear there. Alright, well, that being said, I think we're gonna go take care of some business before we take care of Cripps here. We'll get back to taking care of Cripps, but we gotta do our part for society as it is running down a slippery slope right now. Yeah. Got it. that up and drop it off at the Cripps before we head out officially. This is a nice spot to camp, huh? Handle a bit of business. Yeah.
Getting a little low on supplies here. Okay then, no comment.
Yeah, I realize you're barely operational, but it's something, alright? So I'm gonna go take care of some business first, so we'll figure it out later. Stop judging me, Cripps. I can tell. You get this look in your eye when you're judging me. Tootsie, what's up, girl? A fast little horse. Alright, let's do our part for society here. Roll mosey on into the nearest town. Take out see if we can't get a bounty for a wanted criminal or two. You know, we gotta maintain this Wild West of ours. There's too many daggum outlaws out there right now. Square up with our debt to society. And I imagine we could do a few missions for old Cripps. See if we can make a bit of cash for ourselves. Lovely little towns just straight ahead here. Lovely's a strong word. Cesspool of debauchery is a better, more apt description, but you know what? With the kind of men this town draws in, keeps bounty hunters like me fed. Alrighty, who we bringing in today? let's see here. We've got... Alright. Wanted for poisoning and dismemberment of her late employer. Oh. Or... A known forger and fraudster wanted it with connection of a series of crimes, including forgery, fraud, extortion, and assault. Well, poisoning and dismemberment is just wow. So, we're gonna go for this other guy first and hope somebody else takes that bounty before we get back. Because, wow, yeah, that's a lot. Let's do this. Alrighty, let's get on the road. Let's go find our way here. Hopefully we take them in alive, get paid a little extra. That would be nice. You never know though, some of them are dug in like ticks. Hopefully this ain't the case. Oh snap, found a decent tarot card. Alright, I'll take it, I'll take it. That's not what I was looking for though. gonna squat here for a moment while I kind of refill a beverage. I won't be gone for too long. Give me just a sec. Enjoy my avatar's kind of strange, weird face and whatever background stuff's happening. Okay, see, I'm back. That wasn't even that long. Alright. Now, back to hunting this dude down. That dude was like not, like way too chill. But I'm on the trail. It took too long. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for my soda. Oh no! Alas, I didn't see him. Ouch, man. That's just rough right there. Like, you try to help, try to take down a bounty, try to bring about some justice. Nada. Nada. Alright, let's head back to town. Bummer. I don't think I would have, I might have actually found that guy if I didn't take a soda break. My bad, my bad. Yeah. Just mosey on over to another town and see about nabbing someone else in the name of justice. Whoa, I did not take that turn as fast as I thought. The auto travel feature where it just kind of rolls with the cinematic camera and your horse follows the targeted path. One of the best features ever in any riding game. Oh my gosh. Super responsible for some super majestic views. It's actually a really pretty game. Also responsible for me not, hunting game constantly and loading up, because I'm not paying attention or I'm looking off at the sunset when I should be staring at the deer that I just spooked, you know what I mean?
Well,
Fancy seeing you here.
Most folk who get away from this town.
Yeah, Alden, what's up? I kind of choked at a bounty, so I was hoping you
On
had
a bit of a roll
some
there,
work.
my friend. Keep it up. The state of this part of the country, it's really quite wretched. And it's only getting worse. There's no guarantee any of these coaches will get where they're going. I mean, some stand a better chance than others. But that's only 'cause folks like you and I take such a keen interest. The folks I'm about to introduce you to understand that. And they understand it don't come cheaply. Come on, they're heading up to Aberdeen.
Well, I guess we're heading up to Aberdeen then, ain't we?
As long as I'm on the road.
Pull out the old 12 gauge just in case. Don't worry, fellers. I got your back. Riding shotgun legit. Shotty with a shotty. Let's see if we can't keep this here coach steady. Another one. Well, the coach is itself the delivery because it's empty. So. Brand new coach. You know that bandito's chomping at the bit to get over yonder. Brace yourselves. It's gonna get ugly.
Hey, you can't let them rob us. We can take them easy. Pay for this in blood.
wiser to pack a revolver. Shoot. That was a rough little stretch right there. I don't really care for that. Keep the shotgun handy, but next time, a revolver might come out. I can't believe they set up at a little roadblock like that and get away with it. Where's the law? Maybe they'll think twice when we came rushing through there with our blasters. Sons of bitches, all of them. You'd think it'd be better on the other side of the county line, not worse, but here we go again.
You're as good as dead. Got it up to here with this place.
Oh, we got him, don't worry. How does anybody get anything anywhere anymore? Shit. We've had to shoot down half a dozen men already just to get to what? The middle of this bog? That's wild. We're doing this hereby land a service by cutting down all these banditos, thinning out their numbers. Maybe making people think twice before reaching out to at gunpoint to take what's not theirs. And then there's just average everyday folk on the roads. You never know what's coming. You gotta be ready for anything. Sons of bitches are wild. I wonder how they got the word out that there's a couple of fresh wagons for plucking. 4 horses and 2 keen wagons like this? That's a small fortune on the black market. No wonder they're after us. Well, you know, aside from having to put a beat down on a handful of fools, it wasn't a bad trip. Rid ourselves of some outlaws as well. Hauling wagons to the lumberyard. Alright. That ain't bad. A pinch of gold dust, handful of XP, and about $13 cash. Had worse jobs. Just kind of sitting around waiting out the storm, I guess. Wondering where our next adventure will be. Maybe Tammy will have something for us to do. Let's check in on Tammy. See what she's got available as far as work. Might be something worth our while.
Oh, I knew you'd be back before long. So is this business or pleasure?
Sorry, darling. Just don't have time. I was just coming by to say hello to you and Brad, Bray.
If you were any more in our good books, this here would be a love story.
Alright. That's weird to say to another man. I don't know. Okay, so. Back to Tootsie in the rain. Well, you know Thomas just wants us to kill a big old gator or something. Let's see. Emerald Station will likely have a bounty. So let's head there. Well, that we're warmed up for wagon delivery. Tootsie, she's a good horse. She knows what's best. You can trust Tootsie. Most of the time. As long as there's not wolves or mountain lions around. Tootsie's a good deal. camp and stables. I lost like $3 or $4 already. I gotta. I think I just did a wagon job, man. Holy cow. Alright. A habitual criminal responsible for a string of robberies across 2 states is now sought following his latest break-in, during which an elderly gentleman was forced to endure unspeakable acts upon his person. What? Or wanted for the armed robbery of a gunsmith and the selling of deadly weapons to a known criminal gang. I'm gonna say I don't really like either, but the unspeakable acts upon an old man. That's wow. That's how you make it to the top of the list, bud. Unspeakable acts, huh? Oof. It's pretty crazy, bro. Well, I left a nice little fire, a nice little campsite here. Can't imagine he would have gone too far. Where could he have gone? Where do you really want to go? Huh? Alright, thanks for the hat, too.
You gonna see me again?
Oh no, I won't.
Damn! This one give you much trouble? Looks like a little pussycat. This is you. I'll be on my way.
Alright, got a hat out of the deal, got a pinch of gold dust out of the deal, and I made 28 bucks. That's what's up, dude. Very nice. One more bounty ought to do the trick. Righty. And we're off. Go dig my new hat. It was worth going and hunting that guy down. As I just mosey across the landscape. Like I said, this is a pretty game. Alright, coming on into town. Looking for somebody specific around these parts. To get all involved in all of the shooter dance. So we're gonna leave leave her outside. Hold up, Tootsie. Come running when I call for you. Till then, don't worry about it. Is he showing up on horseback? Is he showing up on the train? Who am I waiting for? Why am I waiting for this guy? we gotta roll. We got like 5 minutes to get you where you gotta go, bro. So you're would-be criminal kingpin, but we got you. The law's arm is long and strong, bro. No, I ain't gonna do that. You think I just killed 10 or 12 dudes to come back and untie you? Nah, bro.
Damn you to hell! Not good. Good business. Damn good business. To each their due. Money's on the table.
Well, thank you there, Sheriff. Well, guess we better get out of Dodge. Our good deed is done for the day. Now, just a long mosey back to camp, and maybe we can see about helping out Cripps now that we've helped out society. do so good, so much good, you know. But yeah, got a couple of criminals off the streets and in the hands of justice. And you know, we probably put down somewhere north of about a dozen outlaws. Got the ultimate street justice. The hot end of a barrel. Doing outlaw things that they really shouldn't have been doing. Just doing our part to clean up the Wild West out here in Red Dead Redemption 2 world. You know, this is a nice little creek there. That's not great. Run, horse, run. Get, dude. Are you serious right now? Let's see what we're dealing with. Good night. Alright. Not a bad specimen, I guess. Alright. From about this lake back to town, I should keep my eyes open. Might be a few extras worth harvesting. Just a little anything to give old Cripps the upper hand. One of my good buddies lives in this cabin here. If we weren't packing some extra stuff, I'd say we'd stop and visit, but maybe next time. Maybe next time. That's not going to be a very good carcass, but we'll get it. Yeah. Well, I got a decent bear, but a terrible deer and a terrible rabbit to go with us. Hopefully. Somehow I doubt Cripps will be super impressed by it, but you know, it is what it is. I don't even know what that was. A chipmunk, a squirrel, a muskrat, something. Squirrel. Alright then. Oh, turkey feathers ought to make him a little bit happy. Alright. Oh, nice. Get it that way again. That's it. Let's see if I can get back to the old campsite. Yeah, Cripps, I'm back. Let's see what we can get down to business.
Getting a little low on supplies here.
We're gonna donate some supplies.
I suppose this will do. I'll take whatever I can get. Okay, this will have to do. Guess beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah. I'll give you a little something to do for now, Cripps. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and hang out here for a minute by the fire. Do a little resting at camp before I head out again. Get some other things done. Pretty peaceful chilling by the campsite. What the heck? Not today, guy. Just the way to thank you.
Gonna be out of supplies before too long.
Yeah, I hear you, Cripps. We'll make it work somehow, you know? We always have, yeah? We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Everything will be good. Until then, we're gonna enjoy this fire, beautiful scenery, hang out for just a minute. While myself, IRL, takes a quick break. I'll be right back. Enjoy the landscape of this beautiful camp. Alright. Back in the saddle again. Nothing too crazy's happened, I see. Doing cowboy things. Smoking cigarettes. And, some Kentucky bourbon. Sure, yep. Better have mixed with that, too. Maybe one more of those fancy cigarettes. Cripps is over there working since I brought him some gear. Well, let's upgrade our food situation. I came across some decent critters over there. Let's spice up the spice of our life, man. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, superior quality stew is within reach. Let's do it. Now, you know, with the superior quality stew, it's only nice to, you know, not make a mess and leave shit around camp, because Cripps ultimately is essentially not only my worker, but also like my butler. So it's like, you know, basically it's just rude, you know, gives him extra stuff. He has to clean up whenever we move camp, which we eventually will. Plus, he's the one processing all of the animals and stuff that I bring in, so it's like, he's a hard worker, that Cripps, you know. He keeps us both, you know, roll cash in our pocket. Oh, stable upkeep, feeding them horses. Ooh, ouch. Anyways, it's nice to just, you know, leave it not in the dirt. He'll stop trying to get it, but whatever. And now we got some good perks, because we got some superior quality food in this. So, alright, Cripps. I'm gonna go see about figuring something out. Wait a minute. Come talk to me about a thing, Cripps.
So, what are you after?
I have a medium delivery wagon. Hmm. 50 goods for delivery. Oh, so this is like upgrading my actual business. I mean, I probably could do that, but I'm just checking first.
You know where to find me.
Because I'm interested in seeing about like a wagon to pull or something, you know, like something that I can put more than one whole critter on. I know that he just said I had a wagon, but it's not. It's like for camp missions wagon, you know, which I probably should upgrade because I don't get paid for that stuff. Hold up. Before I go anywhere, I gotta take care of the horse. Give it a good brush and it's steady. Alright, we got brushing and some hay. We're gonna find where a good stable is on the map. It boy. We might be traveling for some time to find stable. Stable does not look anywhere close. Is there a stable? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go see about making a purchase of like a wagon that I could pull, maybe, so then I can load up with critters. Hopefully it's easy and I can just buy one. I don't know what the ins and outs are, but yeah. Alright, let's get going. See what we can find out here in the middle of nowhere. Let's see what I got. Alright, not bad. Medium. Always thinking of Cripps. Trying to keep him happy, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh, a bounty wagon? Ooh. That's also equally useful and something I didn't even think about until now. But the hunting wagon for sure for me and Cripps. I'm gonna need that, bro. it's like tempting me to buy insurance. Even in Red Dead Redemption 2, there is vehicle insurance. uh, Next, it'll be my vehicle's extended warranty. They'll be trying to get a hold of me for. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to do it though. I mean, yeah, bro. Nice, this is my active vehicle. Okay. What the heck just happened? I thought I was... checking out. I thought I was getting a hunting wagon. Ow. I wonder if it's like how kind of like... I wonder if I have to like... assign a horse to my wagon. If so, let's do that. There we go. Dang it, I lost that pelt. Oh well though. This is what's up. The area that I'm in is so like ripe for hunting. This is gonna be a pretty good deal if I can make it there. Let's see. Alright. Fill this wagon full of stuff to give to Cripps. And he's gonna be so happy. And we're gonna be wildly rich. And I'm gonna buy the upgraded wagon just for him. Now that we have a hunting wagon and everything, this is gonna go off pretty smooth for old Cripps, I think. Bummer getting rained on. Comes with the territory, I suppose. Boy, heck of a storm already. Gotta turn here, alright. Oh yeah. Almost free of the city now. Whoa. Getting crazy at the reins now. I mean, really, whoa. Come on. Don't whoa. Nice. More like that. Three. Very nice. Cool. Man, I'm getting lucky with this wagon today, I guess. Let's take a quick look around here. Alright. Let's take a peek at the map here. So yeah, this is a loop to loop. So I'm just gonna slowly travel to another location around here. See about knocking down some more.
You best leave me be if you ain't wanting trouble.
Well, I don't want trouble. Don't worry about me, dude. That was the second time I hit a deer that didn't go down on the first one. Oh, girl's sad. Oh, shoot. Cripps will appreciate the thought, the sentiment anyway. Oh no, I've reached max capacity. Alright. Tells me everything I need to know. Head back to camp then. Cash in all these critters and see what old Duder will give us for the lot. Too bad I wasn't counting. How many was that? There was a couple of deer and something else was in there. Coyote, a fox, a couple of deer, 3, 4 live animals, something like that.
Supplies are starting to run low, just so you know.
That's why I'm here, man.
Excellent. Thank you. Yeah, anything's better than nothing. I suppose this will do.
Alright, man. Just enough to keep you, operational. Dang. I thought it was gonna be a little bit easier than that, but maybe not. Maybe I don't need to go too far. But taking the wagon with me is definitely the way to do it. Alright. Let's see here. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, probably Wilderness Outfitters, right?
Just let me know what
Cripps.
you need.
You know what we need, Cripps. The big delivery wagon, man. We got enough cash for it now. We'll make the money back. It's an investment, alright? We're doing it. Let's do it, Cripps. We're broke now, but hey. Better things right on the horizon. Ooh, that's this is what I'm rocking now. That's what I'm gonna be rocking later, Alright.
All right, you know where to find me.
Alright, well, having taken down over a dozen armed men, turn in a couple of bounties, defend a wagon on its way, and even fill a wagon full of meat for not only myself and Cripps, but also camp supplies. So, yeah, it's been an eventful day, and I got a new hat out of the deal. It's not a bad hat. I pretty much dig it. But yeah, I think this will be where we take a bit of a break here, and yeah, this is where we will call our tale for now. But, you know, there shall be more in the future. We've accomplished quite a bit today, yeah, as far as the law is concerned. Gave them hooligans a reason to doubt, to fear the law. Anyways, anybody who jammed, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Check me out on YouTube and Twitch, Tater Brain Pod. It's what's up. Take it easy, guys.